All right, so it's only 8:15. I think I probably have a few minutes. I don't even know, to be honest with you. But it's coming about time to break my fast. But I'm going to make some of that homemade Cool Whip that I always show you guys. The girls finished it yesterday. We had a movie night. You could see we still have our full-size mattress. That's what we do around here. We have movie nights. It's been raining. Right now it's nice, so it's going to rain this afternoon. But we've been watching Princess Diaries has been our newest thing. They want to watch High School Musical today, so full-size mattress. Anyways, this is the heavy whipping cream I use. I get mine from Costco. We're almost out, thank goodness, because we need a Costco trip ASAP. So I take 1 whole cup of this. I take 1/4 of the confectioner's Swerve sugar. You can do curbside pickup at Target if you wanted to. That's where I always get mine. But if you had just a regular granulated sugar, you can just food process it and make it a powder. So 1/4 of a cup. And then I do a splash of vanilla, and then I just whip it with my hand mixer. And it takes like maybe, a few minutes, 3-4 minutes to whip it up. And that's it. And then I just scoop it in a bowl and have it, and I leave it in the fridge for like 3-4 days, maybe 5 sometimes, depending. But yeah, that is our Cool Whip recipe. So let me get that done, and then we will make our coffee. Alright, so here is our Cool Whip, and I just take it in a Tupperware, and I just put it in there, and I store it in the fridge for, forever long. Like I said, I usually this usually doesn't last no more than 4 days anyways, but it's just such a nice addition to your coffee. And honestly, guys, I prefer it way more than that Dalgona coffee. That Dalgona coffee is not what's up to me. I did use Instant Espresso, and people said that was it, but I just didn't care for it. And then this kind of gives you that barista feel. So 8:26, I think our fast ends around 8:30. This is the Hamilton Beach Flex Brew. I got a lot of questions on that. It has the full-size coffee maker with the K-cup thing, and you could use K-cups, and it comes with a filter, so you could just put it with regular coffee grounds. Today I'm just using the Dunkin' Donuts Original Brew. My mom got this for me for Christmas, but she said she got it at Kohl's, and you could use Kohl's Cash. So you can get yourself a deal. Oh gosh, the dog's gonna go barky. Be right back. All right, so I wanted to tell you this real quick. I was watching my friend Nicole Burgess and then also Christy Davis, and they're also doing intermittent fasting. I think Christy does it for like 14 to 16 hours. It varies. And Nicole does hers like alternated fasting, and then she also does 20 to 4. And they were talking about that this keto vanilla, or this perfect keto base, and that you could actually have this during your fasting and it won't break your fasting, and it helps keep you, full. So anyways, I had these vanilla ones, and I was like, oh man, let me try it out. So it's just these little packets, but I added it to my tea yesterday night, and it was really freaking good. It was like a vanilla, almost like a vanilla tea, not like a chai tea, but I wish I had like vanilla, I wish I had chai tea packets. That would be really good. And add this would be like a vanilla chai, but it was really good, and I frothed it and everything. So I'm gonna start doing these every night, like with my hot tea, and then because the tea is hot, sis. But no, seriously, I was really surprised. And I was really happy to hear that it just does not break your fast, and it has no carbs, and it has like exogenous ketones in there and stuff like that. So really great. Obviously I got mine from Perfect Keto. You guys know I work with them, so I have a code down below. But this is something that if you are experiencing like maybe some hunger like midway through your fast, go ahead and add one of these to there. It's not going to break your fast, and it's like really good. Like I said, I did mine with vanilla tea, or just with black tea, and added it. This is the vanilla. But if I would have had like the chai tea, it would have been a vanilla chai. And I used my little, because I seen Christy Davis do it, and she used her little like Zulay thing and mixed it, and it came like real frothy. It was like hella good. I was really impressed. So yeah, that's it. I wanted to share that little tidbit with y'all. But yeah, so coffee is in the works. I didn't even introduce myself. We'll do that right now. Again, super creamer. Love this stuff. Someone was saying about I don't know. It says zero carbs, or 0 fiber, 0 sugar. Okay, so she said that there is no number. I had seen her comment. She said there's no number on there, but it is 0%. So breaks down to 0. But I get mine at Jewel. It's like an Albertsons, I guess. I've tried the hazelnut, the sweet cream, and the vanilla, all really good. From what I hear, the pumpkin maple is garbage, so stay away from that. But it's very good, and it has some MCT oil in there too, so that's how you're going to get your fat in. And then I'm going to put a little bit of this Cool Whip and some whole earth sweetener. And that's what we're going to have to break. Oh, and don't forget the cinnamon. Cinnamon's super good for you. Look at my mess back here. Again, mindset is everything. True facts, motivational mugs. We all here for it. My mom bought me that for Christmas. My coffee with Cool Whip and some cinnamon. Cinnamon's really, really good for you. Helps regulate your blood sugar, PS. That's why a lot of diabetics have that, just so you know. All right. Hey, how you doing? We got a full day of eating keto, if you guys couldn't tell. What I wanted to come on here and say as I clean up my mess before I drink this here beautiful contraption of coffee is today's gonna be a full day of eating keto. But look guys, I'm gonna be real with you. We are in need of a grocery shop. It's the end of the month and we need some groceries. So we're just kind of eating what's in the fridge and we're kind of making do with what we got. Leo and the girls are gonna probably be having some leftovers that I had, but I'm not eating those just because of the way he seasoned. It's enough for the kids and Leo to have, but I probably won't be eating them because of the way he seasoned them, and the seasoning had a ton of sugar in it. So I was like, no. It was barbecue, so you know he loves his sugary barbecue mix. But yeah, so you know I make my own rub. There's gonna be a video on all of it, but anyways, that's what they're gonna have. I have some leftover shrimp, and when I was a kid, my mom used to make this shrimp salad during Lent, and it was like one of my favorites. She would add a ton of extra stuff in there. We're not going to be adding all that extra, but it's really good. I don't know if I made it on here before, and so we're going to have that for dinner, and we're just going to kind of eat what we have in the fridge. I have some cooked up chicken that I made that I've been kind of snacking on and doing it in a tortilla, of course. I know people are probably like, Danielle, you're not tired of them tortillas? Hell no. I don't even know if we have any more tortillas. We do. We do. They haven't eaten them yet. So yeah, we're going to do that. And I think we're going to try to do like cheese crisps to eat with our salad. I don't know. We're going to be real crafty today. So full day of eating keto, staying motivated, staying going. We are fasting. What else am I doing? We're working out today too. I think today's going to be a leg day. Honestly, I really don't want to do a leg day because my legs be sore, but we're going to do one. And we're just gonna be bosses and we're gonna do the shit. You know, like take care of business. You gotta do what you gotta do. We're adults. We can't be sitting around crying about it. Don't cry about it, be about it. Drink your coffee. I love you guys. Checking you with you in a minute. All right, so I'm starting on my first meal, and what I have right here is just that brick cheese from Costco, the Kobe Jack. We're all out of the shredded cheese, so I have about 3 ounces, and I'm just gonna put it on this little flat top grill. Gonna let that do its thing here. I don't know, you kind of have to just place them however you can get them, maybe like that. It's like Tetris. And we're gonna let these melt. And then right here I had 2 chicken breasts that I saved and I just fried up in a skillet, and I seasoned it. It probably doesn't look all that great, but I seasoned it with what did I season that with again? I think it was like smoky paprika, garlic, a little cayenne pepper, and some cumin just to give it a little bit of a kick. And I'm going to take 3 ounces. I have my scale right here. Always with the scale, guys. Always with the scale. So we're going to do that. Come on, come on. This is a big piece. That should be ½ an ounce. Boom, 3 ounces. So I have that. I'm going to toss that in the microwave so it'll get hot. And then I'm going to use some mayonnaise, but I've been digging mayonnaise warm. It's really good. And we're going to have some chips and probably a pickle. And that's going to be our first meal. So, yeah. This takes a little bit longer to melt just because it's like whole. But it's really good, really easy. And I mean, honestly, for like my first meals of the day, I'm not trying to be like Chef Boyardee, you know what I mean? Like I'm just trying to, because I usually cook like a bigger dinner, you know what I mean? So usually for my first meals, I'm not trying to like dirty every pot in the house and, whoop, sorry, and be super creative. I just like it to be really basic and stuff like that, because when the kids want to get ready to eat, then I'm gonna have to make them something anyways. And look, I ain't trying to spend my whole day in the kitchen. And a lot of people were asking too why I use paper plates, because we don't have a dishwasher. And there's 5 of us, and we're eating, you know, every meal at home, and we're cooking every meal obviously at home. So it's a lot of dishes. And my hands were so raw, they were like peeling off. So I know it's not the best for the environment, and I understand that, but we're just trying to get through this. You know what I mean? All right, so I chopped up that chicken after I took it out the microwave, and I'm just gonna kind of put it over here on my little cheese bed here. And this stuff is doing its thing. Grabbing our one last tortilla. We're gonna use the same plate because we're conserving here. And we're gonna measure out 15 grams of this Hellmann's, and I'm going to put that on here too so it's a little crispy. But yeah, I'll show you what I do. I'll be right back. All right, so you're gonna wanna wait until the edges are real crispy on this cheese so you can flip it. So this is what I do. I just start like by rolling it, okay? Just got a little piece of chicken. You just kind of keep flipping it, okay? Then I take my tortilla with the mayonnaise on it, and there's gonna be some grease left in this, on this pan from the cheese, because you know the cheese is gonna give off some oil. And we're gonna toss that right in the middle. And then I kind of just scoop my wrap around so I can pick up all the excess oil and stuff from, so it'll give it a nice little crisp. Kind of flatten that. And you can see like the tortilla is already rising here. So once I see it starting to bubble, I will fold it. Do one of those, make it like a little tortilla birthday present. If you guys wanted to be some bosses, you could kind of flip it so it seals it. Then I take my knife, give it a nice little cut. Again, sorry if people are getting tired of my quesadillas, but it's easy. Who ain't easy? Who ain't? I mean, not easy. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like easy food? Not that you like to be easy. You know what I mean? But you see the chicken, the cheese, and the hot mayo in there is bomb. All right, so here is our wrap. You can see it's nice and crispy. That's that cheese in there. Fried cheese is everything. If you ever had Greek fried cheese, is it called sagadaki, I think? Ooh, bomb. Anyways, then I got a couple pickles. And then on the side, I'm gonna have my favorite Quest, oh, that's not, there you go, Quest chili and lime chips. These are my absolute favorite. I get these in like a 4-pack from Target, and you could do like the curbside pickup, and I think they're like $7, I think, or maybe $8, I'm not too sure. Very, very good. Real traditional lunch, real easy. That's what's for lunch. All right, 10:30, I'm gonna start my workout early today because I'm gonna take my kids outside and I'm gonna get this over with. I can get this open, but hold on. I had to open up a brand new one of these. This has been my jam. I think I'm gonna try the one, forget the brand that Nicole Burgess uses. I'm gonna order one of those and check hers out because she says that that's even better than this one. So I love trying it. Pre-workouts are like my favorite thing ever. I don't know what it is. I love having a good pre-workout. So I always like to try out new things. I've been doing this one now for, gosh, a few months now, maybe 3-4 months. So, but yes, I love this. It has exogenous ketones, MCT oil, no carbs, no sugar. But this has been my fire to go to. So yeah, this is my pre-workout, leg day, some cardio. It is so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's sunny. It's not my yard, it's my neighbor's yard. We have to start cutting our grass now, but she's an older lady and she gets a service and they're not cutting grass right now. So I think Leo's gonna cut the grass for her. But anyways, sorry. My mom's calling. Be right back. All right, so it's 12:45. I know it's been 2 hours since I've seen you last. In that time, my mother has called me and I had ordered, my dad's birthday's coming, so I wanted to order him some stuff, so I was kind of talking to my mom about that. And then, what else happened? We ordered a patio set for our backyard that Leo called me to tell me they were delivering it. They just delivered it. I worked out, and we did our e-learning. We were busy, but we're all good. I just actually, Becky just got out of the shower. I did her hair. Sophie's in there right now. They ate lunch, and we're gonna go outside, and then we'll probably start. I'm not hungry just yet, because those wraps like that with the cheese and everything are pretty filling. So I'm not hungry just yet, but we'll start our salad. I was thinking of everything I have to put in it, and it's not much. So it's just gonna be lettuce and shrimp, because the kids ate all the cucumbers. We just working with the scraps that we're given. But all right, I'll be back. All right, so I want to show you what I've been drinking, and it's so freaking good. So what I do, you guys know that I'm all about the fresh lemon. I did ask, and was actually just brought up in a lot of like keto videos, that you can actually have fresh lemon during fasting. It doesn't do anything because it's virtually like free, so it doesn't cause like a like spike in your insulin or like your, you know, your sugar. So it's all good. So what, anyways, I have it in this reusable Starbucks cup because I'm that person now with reusable Starbucks cups. And I just take my straw and I crush up the lemon so you can see like all the chunks of like lemon in there. And like, be careful with the seeds, but whatever. So then I take this Mio, this is the strawberry watermelon, and I just give it a couple squeezes. I bet you if you wanted to toss some heavy cream in here, it would taste just like the pink drink. Oh, I'm making a mess. So I do 3. And then you have like a strawberry watermelon lemonade. And it's very good and very refreshing. All right, yeah, so strawberry watermelon lemonade. Becky, you look pretty. But yeah, so, and it's like all at home. Like, I'm saving all the money from not going to Starbucks. All the money. But yeah, again, if you wanted to make this an adult bevy, you could always throw some vodka in there. That'll be really good. But just by itself, and if you wanted to add the heavy cream and do that as well, but I'm not in the mood for no heavy cream, but this is just really light and refreshing. This kid's always mooching my stuff, but there you go. There's a fresh summer drink for you. I'm gonna start preparing this salad that I'm gonna have. We're gonna make it as dinner. So what you're gonna need is a head of lettuce. I know this is a Mindy creation, but we always here for it. So growing up, my mom would put a head of lettuce, a cucumber, raw radish, which I do not do because I do not like raw radish, and shrimp. And we're gonna season it with mayonnaise and seasoned salt. Okay. Babe, do you like this? When I make it? What? The salad, the shrimp salad, or no? Too much mayo. Okay. This is me and Rhea's thing, but Leo's not a big fan of mayonnaise. So I'm going to go through these shrimp, and I'm going to take the tail off and then just chop them up. And I'm going to chop up this whole head of lettuce, and I'm going to weigh everything out before I put it in the bowl so I can go ahead and create my recipe. But you can add whatever veggies you want to it. Again, I don't like raw radish. And we only have 1 cucumber. I didn't even think we had one. I just found it. So that's, we're going to go ahead and prepare that because I'm getting a little hungry. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so I have cut up everything and I had everything on my scale. So I was able to just add each ingredient into my carb manager to make this recipe. So we're not done yet, but I have the shrimp, the cucumber, and the head of lettuce just finely chopped. Some of the shrimp are, you know, bigger pieces than others, but the shrimp are all at the bottom. So I'm just going to go through and mix this first, and then I'm going to start adding in my mayonnaise as I go, but I'm going to keep it on my scale so I can make sure that we get, you know, we can just be careful. I did weigh out the lettuce and the cucumber because there are carbs in there, even though they are like more of a water-based vegetable. They're like the green vegetables, which are the best for you. You still want to be careful with them because they could add up quite quickly. So yeah, let me mix this all up, and I'm going to start adding in the mayonnaise, and then we'll be back. All right, here is the shrimp salad. So I did 7 tablespoons of mayonnaise. It's going to turn out to be about 2 carbs per serving, and I did this for 3 servings. So for me, for Rhea, and then, you know, if somebody else wanted some, but I know that Leo and all them won't have any. Becky, you probably want some, huh? So you want to try a little bit? Okay. You got makeup on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Your grandma used to make this for me when I was a little girl. We used to have it on crackers, though. That's traditionally how my mom would make it for saltines.
I'm not going to eat all of it, though.
Okay, just take...
Bye.
Get yourself a fork. Here you go. All right, fancy person. You need some of the shrimp? Do you like it? Yeah? Does it taste good? Yeah? Okay. Ray, I made that shrimp salad. So, all right, I'm going to have this, and then I think I'm going to have it with some, like the cheese wisps. I think that's how we're going to have this dinner. So, I'm going to go ahead and figure it out, and I'll be right back. All right, so as you can see, it's a huge helping, very, very easy, and very appropriate for the warm weather. So these are, like I said, my mom used to do it during Lent, but these are great during the summer too, especially if you get the shrimp on sale. And we used to do ours with like saltines. Leo likes to do them with tostadas, but I will just do them with these Parmesan cheese crisps. These are a bomb, and then we still have all that left over. Becky's finishing up her portion. Honestly, she's only eating the cucumbers and the shrimp out of there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So, but all right, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I'll put this in my carb manager as well, and we will be back. Today's been a day. Today's been a day. I have relatively kept my sanity together throughout this whole time. I've left my house since March 13th. The kids today are usually about a 7, 6.5, 7. Today they're at 11. And my patience is at a 0. Anyways, we finished eating. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm gonna have a coffee, and I really think that's what I'm gonna finish. Becky came through and actually finished all the lettuce and stuff. Rhea's gonna eat later. She's finishing up some of her schoolwork, but I'm gonna have a coffee and I'm gonna wrap up this full day of eating. That salad is perfection. I actually called my mom when I was eating it with those cheese crisps. I don't really like those cheese crisps by themselves. I think they taste weird, but when they're with something like mayonnaise-y or whatever, like creamy, they're really, really good. And I called my mom and I was like, oh, I made your shrimp salad. And she's like, why do you share my recipes? That was actually my grandfather's recipe. And I know that if my grandpa Ray was still around, he'd be like, tell them, baby girl, you tell them. So anyways, it's very, very good. It's one of my favorites, and it tastes like home. You know, like it's like one of those recipes that your mom made and and it reminds you of your childhood. That's definitely one of them. That was one of my favorites. And I was telling Leo, I remember we would have that, but it was like a special occasion because shrimp's like not cheap, and my dad doesn't eat seafood, so it was always like me, her, and I think my sister. And she, you know, would never want to spend money like that just to feed us. So if my dad was like working late or something like that, we would have that, and it was like a bonus meal. So that's a family recipe. So I hope your family loves it like I grew up loving it, and my Becky loves it, and Brea. Sophie's not a seafood eater. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up today's full day of eating. I'm just gonna have a coffee with some Cool Whip, and I'm gonna call it a day. So during my fast, I am tonight. I am gonna definitely have another one of those. If I start feeling hungry, I'll just go ahead and have the tea with that base. I think I'm gonna order. I have to do some grocery shopping, and I think I'm gonna order some chai latte tea bags, and I think that'll be really, really good with that, and I'll get it real nice and foamy, and I think that'll be like a nice bedtime treat, you know what I mean? So yeah, but anyways, full day of eating is wrapped up. Just getting through. We got our workout done. Today was like really busy. If you'll notice, the house is quiet because everybody is outside, with the exception of Rhea, who's in her room, but Sophie and Becky and Leo are outside. They're playing volleyball and basketball and just letting some fresh air hit them. I was sitting outside with them for a little bit, so I'm gonna have my coffee and I'll probably go sit back out. We have actually a really bad storm rolling in, so I wanted to finish this up so if I can edit this before, just in case we lose power. But we're gonna go look at our macros really quickly. All right, so here is our macro breakdown for today. We had 18 out of 20 net carbs, 35 of total fat, 17 fiber, 35 total carbs, 17 fiber, 99 grams of fat, 121 of protein, 1445 of calories. So, and that's going ahead and adding in I'm going to have another serving of the Cool Whip. And did I put the other serving of coffee? I did. Shrimp salad. Yep. So, yeah, it's our full day of eating. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna say, I'm done logging today. Hopefully this video gives you guys some motivation, some inspiration to not only maybe make some meals for your family, but to stay on plan, stay on track. Know it can be done. We can do this and we can be successful at it no matter given the circumstance, okay? Yeah, so let's just keep on trucking, keep being the best you can be. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Danielle and we do this keto thing a few times a week, and I would love for you guys to stick around, subscribe, join the crew. It's a good place to be. We real friends. Make sure you subscribe, then you hit the notification bell and you click all so you'll always be notified every time I upload a video. Appreciate that. And yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I am, you know what? Did I add in my, wait a minute. I'm looking at, you know what I didn't add in today? My pre-workout. So let's add that in there because I think that's going to adjust our fat macro. It is. So we have, all right, if you guys can see, I was looking at it and I never, so we have still 1492, so we have 102 grams of fat. So that's a little bit better than 121 grams of protein. So it was sitting here and I forgot to scan it earlier because I remember my mom had called and I left it on the counter so I would scan it and I didn't. So, but all right guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I love y'all. Take it easy. I'll see you on the next one. It's gonna be a great one. It's a good day to have a good day, a good night to have a good night, and you got this, my friend. All right guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, friends.